right, it is time to finish the story. WXO Wrestling number 3, the final episode that they recorded on their one day of recording. Ted DiBiase's promotion. It's time to die.
Yeah, man. I mean, like, that is also crazy to think about. This was all recorded on one day. They did 3 tapings in one day. Obviously, this is usually the part where I read observers, but because this was all in the same time, we've done them all. So the only thing to really talk about is the show. So I apologize, but
I got observers here. Yes, the WXO is officially going to be dead after this episode. Thank you. And what? Brian Albert? Oh, TNA still sucks. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, great.
Just want to like fill you in on what's going on in the wrestling world.
We kick it off. Ted DiBiase Town Hall. Ted DiBiase is here to tell us that WXO is dead.
I can't even hear him.
Also, I just want to make a note here. We're watching the 8th generation VHS recorded version of this.
Yes.
With start and stop recording to get rid of commercial version of. I don't know where this version came from, but that's how I felt watching it.
Okay, so Ted DiBiase out here. Imagine if the promo was that it was dying. So, like, this was all recorded on one day, 4 hours after the first promo on the show. Ted DiBiase is here to say it's all over. It's done, all guys. Over, boys.
Yeah.
The funding is gone.
As the CFO and CEO, I've decided, wow, this was a shitty night, boys.
Dude, he goes out, I'm going to kill my creation. I'm going to kill it.
In the last 4 hours, I have injected.
Guys, I realized I can't do this. That's it. I've back
had
in
about
the bags.
40 people ask me what WXO stands for, and I can't fucking go another day of dealing with this shit. I'm done with this shit.
Shut it down.
But no, DiBiase is out here, and commentary says that Mr. DiBiase is none too pleased. And I was like, oh shit, we're about to have like an angle here, which is crazy because this is the end. So I'm looking forward to what's going on here. And DiBiase is talking, as Tony alluded to. I mean, the crowd, you might have thought there's like 90,000 people in this building from what it sounds like as DiBiase's talking here. They don't give a shit what he's saying. They just want to cheer for him.
That's what they reported to the Observer. 90,000.
Dude, the chairs are screaming so loud. So many chairs are screaming.
It is crazy, Tony, that throughout this episode, the fluctuation of fans that are there and fans that are not there in a... Okay, I'm going to start at the top here instead of saving this for the end.
Sure.
This might be the most fucking shitty show I've ever seen in my life. There is nothing that makes fucking sense. I was at them cheering for me. That's good.
Yeah.
Nothing on this show makes sense.
That's me cheering on the death of the WXO.
Yeah, fucking die!
Come on!
This is legit the scraps they had left over because they had one more episode they needed to air, so they said, wow, just fucking do what you can do.
Who out here wants to work a few more times? Adam Pearce in the back.
It's ending out here.
Come on! Hey, Steel, come on down!
So Ted DiBiase says, I want all you guys sitting in the back, sitting around that monitor to listen up, because maybe you didn't hear me the first time I said this. The buck stops right here. I'm the CEO. He forgot he's the CFO as well. I'm running this show, and as long as I am footing the bill, oh, there it is, things in the organization are going to be done the way I want them done. And I'm like, I'm trying to figure out, like, what did we watch that, like, there's a big controversy here. Like, maybe the Al Green, Dan Severn thing is, like, gotten too much for Ted DiBiase. But no. Adam Pearce, Adam Pearce, you came out here, snuck out here, and stuck your nose in the match, interfered, and you helped the Bodies win a match, and that's not going to happen in the WXO. The crowd's fucking losing it. Whoa, yeah, Adam Pearce.
We love rules. We love rules.
We love family-friendly wrestling.
Yeah.
And DiBiase says, so, if what you want to do is triple team somebody, get all together, the 3 of you. Well, I got a tag team for you to face. Just 2 guys. They're my mystery team, and you're going to face them right here tonight. And I said, oh, I wrote down, wow, okay, we got a main event angle here. That is You know what? I'll at least respect that. They opened the show with what, to hype up the main event. I mean, this is fucking ridiculous, but that's fine.
Let them cook.
Dude, I thought of, when he said just two guys, I thought of Lonely Island. You remember that? We're just two guys.
Oh, yeah.
I just thought of that.
I'm on a boat, and
happy birthday to the ground, WXO. Okay, so he fucking sets up this main event, which is Adam Pearce and the Bodies against a mystery tag team handicap match. The very next thing I see, walking onto the stage, is Adam Pearce and Tommy Rogers. What the fuck?
I wrote down, wow, I'm fucking confused.
So, James, that's funny because commentary says, I'm a little confused. And I wrote, yeah, me fucking too. Adam Pearce is the most baby face I've ever seen a human being be before on a TV show. He's fucking slapping fucking hands.
He comes out with fire. Yeah, woo!
Baby face fire. And I'm like, I'm so lost. Commentary says, well, Adam Pearce is here with Tommy Rogers in a tag team match that was already scheduled. So is the commissioner saying that Adam Pearce has to wrestle again? I don't know. Why don't you know?
You'll never guess who they're facing.
They are facing. Please take a guess. If you're listening to this right now, in your mind,
you'll never guess.
Adam Pearce and Tommy Rogers be facing. If you said the Bodies, you're somehow fucking right. The Bodies come out. I am all caps writing my notes at this point because I'm fucking mad. The Bodies are coming out here. Adam Pearce is fucking teaming with Tommy Rogers to face the Bodies in the opening match. After they just set up that Adam Pearce has joined the Bodies and will team with them later tonight to face a mystery team.
Dude, okay. They start off, Ted DiBiase says that. It's a whole segment. We get them to come out for their entrances. Commentary says, yep, I'm just getting this information from our commish. Adam Pearce and the Bodies are going to team up later. We just got this news.
What? What are you talking about?
Dude, my mind was blown here. Like, the last show ended with Adam Pearce joining the Bodies.
And they just set up the angle, Tony, and now
they put the angle there. I get the idea that, like, okay, maybe Adam Pearce wrestles twice because he was scheduled, but he just joined the Bodies. Why is he going against the Bodies? I sure hope he doesn't turn on Tommy Rogers here tonight.
This is definitely, like I said, scraps of a show thrown together, Tony.
Yeah, but
this is they had nothing. Like, it was like, either we do this or we don't have an episode. Like, we have to just do whatever we can.
We have to show the Egg Dome footage. I don't care how many times Adam Pearce is on the show. Show the Egg Dome.
We paid for the Egg Dome footage. We are airing it.
Have Fred Ottman stick Adam Pearce up his ass for all I care. He's going to be on this fucking show. How hungry is that son of a bitch?
Dude, Fred Ottman, he could have just got stuck in a car for 20 minutes. I would have laughed at it. That would have been good.
Yeah, they were cooking. Right? They had some good shit on episode 1 and 2. Are you kidding me? Fred Ottman.
He sticks his leg out, sticks back in, blows up. Car.
Yeah, really.
Like that idea.
They must have they're doing the show, and as this must be the end of the tapings, and everyone's leaving, and everyone's discouraged and doesn't want to do shit because that's what the fuck happened here. Yeah. So first match, Adam Pearce and Tommy Rogers against the Bodies.
This looks so much different than the other 2 episodes because there's just literally nobody there.
And it's dark as shit, and there's smoke everywhere.
Well, a reminder out here, there are no mats on the outside of this ring, so these guys will die if they take a move on the outside.
One of the Bodies, during their entrance, does like the flip over the rope, the buckshot setup, and almost just blows his legs out to shit.
Yeah, they mentioned on commentary about the quip they made the last episode about eating cement, and they say,
holy shit.
Well, when you're from North Carolina, sometimes you say cement. What the hell? Is it not pronounced cement?
It's cement.
It's cement.
It's cement. That's right.
Cement.
I got a lot of heat from a certain tag team about saying cement as much as I did.
Well, Tommy Rogers with the babyface double axe handle. Oh, yeah, man. Adam Pearce said, woo! Come on, Tommy!
Dude, Adam Pearce did do drop down leapfrog, drop kick, and then Mike Awesome dive over the top, which was awesome.
Yeah, Adam Pearce hits a running splash for a 2 here. Tommy Rogers with the Oklahoma Stampede until the elbow drop. They do a double back body for a 2. Body Boy number 1 hits a running line.
How do you know it's number 1?
That's just what I have written down. Body Boy number 1 hits a running line, and Pearce flips all around for it. Big move here, letting them take over. Body Boy number 2 hits an insane looking choke here, where he gets down on his head and he's just rubbing the hell out of his chest and neck. Yeah, he's getting that fucking friction going down there. Yeah, he gets down there and rubs that thing. So Adam Pearce hits a DDT that he fucking fucks up completely.
Dude, yeah, the body goes for a back body drop, and Pearce goes to counter with a DDT, but he just back bumps, and the body realizes it late and just spikes himself on his head.
Yeah, he let go, and then just whoops. All right.
Oh, great match, boys.
So Tommy Rogers hits the Tamikaze. That is not the Tamikaze.
These guys know no fucking moves, man.
No, that's right. That's right. Yeah,
It's that
Death Valley, dude.
Tamikaze on the top of his head.
Put some respect on that move. That's a Tamikaze.
Tamikaze's
right?
the goddamn unprettier, man. You
Yeah.
can't just
Nah,
do
he
this
can call it
shit.
whatever he wants. It's in his name.
I guess
This is
you're
the
right.
WXO. Nothing means anything here, dude.
Nothing has a real name.
Dude, is Tamikaze family friendly also? I just got a question that.
That's a good fucking question. Wow. I hope he doesn't get turned on.
They're really towing the line here with that family friendly.
Adam Pearce needs to stand up to Tommy Rogers for this offensive name, the Death Valley Driver. Tamikaze.
He's doing it for kids.
Yeah, you can't call it the Death Valley Driver. Also, that's offensive. I'm offended. It's not family
It's the
friendly.
Tamikaze, dumbass. So Pearce does something to Tommy Rogers here. Camera does not catch what he does here.
Because the camera, one of the bodies got shit canned to the floor. This is when I realized it's Ace Steel. Because the camera on the floor, the roamer is zoomed in on Ace Steel. He's bleeding now. I don't know what happened.
I don't know where that came from. Yeah.
He must have hit the floor like shit. Or maybe it was when he was rubbing his fucking face.
He got that
on his
friction
chest.
going nuts.
Yeah, he frictioned him and it cut him open. So the body's on the floor. The camera guy's looking at Ace Steel's face and he's bleeding. Some commotion happens, and all of a sudden, Tommy Rogers is being jackknife pinned by the body number 2, and Adam Pearce is just throwing his hands up and says "fuck it" and leaves.
No, he betrayed Tommy Rogers for the second week in a row.
They were going crazy on commentary for that. They're like, I can't believe. They're like, I don't know what he did. I have no
They're
idea.
stunned, Tony. They're stunned that the heel that is teaming with the bodies later turned on Tommy Rogers.
How could he
Hey,
join the bodies
Dude.
when he's in a
what
match
did
with
Pearce
the
do to
bodies
Rogers?
later?
What the fuck?
I do love the idea of a guy just very blatantly betraying his tag team partner, and they go backstage. I don't know what just happened. That's my bad.
Sorry,
that was
buddy.
nuts. I'm sorry. That was fucking crazy.
Heat of the moment.
Let's try it again next week. And then the next week he just does it again even worse. My bad. I just
Whoa.
can't.
Dude, I mean, I'm just in a bad space right now. I mean, you
Yeah,
gotta
man, this
understand.
shit's fucked up, man. I'm
Dude,
sorry.
I can only assume like this match was supposed to be like episode 3, and then the other match is going to be episode 4, maybe. But
Yeah, they
like,
ran out
leading
of
up to
fucking
it,
money
and
to
then-
run the shows on TV.
Yeah, so they just crammed it all into one episode. Yeah, whatever, we got this.
This was on
We'll make it work.
UPN.
Okay, James, later they say this was the premiere episode, by the way.
Season 2.
2 episode season. Wow, season finale next week.
Yeah, this is season 3, episode 1.
Oh, I see. That's good. Yeah, dude. So yeah, Pearce does something that we don't see him do to Tommy Rogers.
Well, he turned on Tommy Rogers. That's what he did.
Commentary's flipping the fuck out. Hey, what did Pearce do to Rogers? It looked like Pearce turned on him. This is a constant surprise here.
Oh my God. I'm sorry.
legit-
I'm
he
sorry. I
legit-
didn't mean to do that. Sorry.
Legit says this is a constant surprise.
I mean, he's not lying. It is. Every time he does it, I'm surprised.
And the bodies leave to the WXO theme song.
And then Barry Darso yells for like 1 split second.
Jump scare blacktop bully.
He wants you to get Priceline or something, I think, right?
Yeah, get
whatever.
fucking jacked. Hell
He's
yeah.
got to rip his shirt off, to tell us all about Priceline. Stan Lane then gets up from commentary and says, I'm done with this shit. I don't know.
Fuck this fucking show.
This is
I'm
fucking
leaving
nuts.
this company right now.
Like
I'm gonna go throw myself through some garbage backstage. I'm out of here.
2 seasons is enough for me.
I don't want to make it to the finale. We got a cliffhanger for the finale. So they throw to a recap of DiBiase's announcement earlier. They just fucking show that again. Then we go to commentary where Stan Lane says, "Hey, you know me and Ted are tight. I call him Mr. DiBiase to just impress you, but you know what? Give me a minute. I'm gonna go find out who the mystery team is for the main event." I'm like, what the fuck?
The show was 30 minutes long. Sit your ass back down. We'll see the mystery team in a bit.
Where are you going? There's not that many matches. Get down. So Stan Lane gets up to leave commentary, but his headset, it's like stuck to the back of his head. So Jennifer Hart has to help him get out of this situation. And then Stan Lane goes to the back to do some investigating.
Like, what the fuck? The whole point is a mystery for everybody there. Like, don't you just sit down and do your job?
This shitty ass match. It's gotta be a disappointment.
Just sit down. All right, so next up we have Maniac Manny versus Eric Watts with Zandig on the outside of the ring.
There's many things that I'm stunned by here, boys. First of all, that I forgot that Maniac Manny existed. This guy, I mean, he's the green one. This guy's bizarre.
He's the Joker, baby.
He's out here in a straitjacket, which he gets out of for his matches. I mean, this is unbelievable. And the other thing that I'm stunned by is that I cannot believe that I have to talk about another Eric Watts match.
Oh my God, me too, dude. I was like, wow, I thought Eric Watts and Zandig, that whole thing was done. I'll be honest with you. I couldn't believe.
Me too. I thought it was one and done.
Yeah. Why didn't they? I guess it wouldn't be family friendly. I was gonna say, why didn't Zandig just run someone into a wall?
That's probably exactly why. Zandig, they didn't want to give him a fucking mic. He'd fucking F-bomb everything. They show, I don't know why they show this. It has nothing to do with this match, but in the middle of the entrances, they show a recap of Fred Ottman's being too fat to get out of a car. I'm hungry as shit. Why did they recap this here?
Because they're telling stories. Fred Ottman's got a match later.
Because I mean, that was like the greatest segment in WXO history.
It was pretty
I can't get out of the car.
I'm stuck.
I'm hungry.
I mean, Fat Man in the Car is legendary.
That's what I'm saying.
Good.
Like, you got to replay the hits. And like, who the fuck wants to see Maniac Manny and Eric Watts?
I do. What the hell?
Oh, that's crazy. Well, you should have been in one of the empty seats that was out there. Maybe this place would have stayed around.
I'm not going to wherever this was.
So Jennifer Hart is now on commentary as Stan Lane has gone to find the mystery team instead of just waiting a few more minutes.
Love that Jennifer Hart. That was so she was the one that interviewed Fred Ottman in the ring, and all Chris Cruz and Stan Lane were in love with their own commentary.
All right, so Maniac Manny looks at Zandig as this match starts on the outside, and I don't think he understands that the real Maniac is on the outside of the ring.
You better watch out. Dude, I mean, Maniac Manny is just green gold dust, right?
No, don't ever disrespect the big gold one ever.
Sorry about that.
That is fucking crazy.
He's wannabe gold dust.
You're never going to see Maniac Manny with big gold around his waist, sorry.
No, I mean, that's true. That's true.
I mean, this might be one of the worst book matches of all time. Like, doing...
Okay, I don't know. What the fuck are you talking about? Maniac Manny, the craziest man ever, starts with a very loose collar and elbow arm drag.
Arm drag? He's so fucking zany. And he's facing Eric Watts. Holy shit. All right, man.
There's another one. Whoa.
Wow. Eric Watts. Okay, so Eric Watts, he said, I got moves. So Eric Watts does a buckle bomb.
You think that might be the earliest recorded in history?
That's a jackknife into the corner.
I mean, it looked fucking crazy. And Maniac Manny's not a small dude. So, like, it looked kind of cool.
So Zandig is on the outside, and Eric Watts throws Maniac Manny out there, and Zandig grabs him and hits a suplex on the cement on the outside.
Dude, there's no mats. Yeah, it sounded like shit. It was sucked. But Maniac Manny is so crazy. He is smiling because he's so crazy.
Dude, this is the craziest guy that's ever lived. He sends him back in the ring. And then, okay, so what was this? The choke slam thing? What was this?
So Eric Watts counters a hip toss attempt. Or no, Watts goes for a hip toss. Manny blocks it. So Watts then does an arm-assisted choke slam, which looked crazy.
This is pretty base, actually.
Yeah, Tony, on commentary, they were going to tell us what this was a combination of, but they stopped on the one move and didn't tell me the other end of the combination.
Well, they were stunned because Eric Watts then pulls out 2 guns and starts shooting them all over the place.
He goes, that's a choke slam combination with a good move. What?
Yeah, man, that's hell yeah, man. That's fucking right.
So Eric Watts then throws Maniac Manny to the outside again, and Zandig throws him. Okay, so when he throws him out there, he's arguing with the ref, and the ref is looking at him smiling, and the camera's looking at the ref smiling at Eric Watts right now.
Eric Watts probably said something crazy like, wow, this is a shitty ass show.
Where's all the fans? And the ref's like, come on, bro, chill out. We got 5 more minutes. So Zandig then throws him into the post on the outside and sends him back in the ring, and then Eric Watts just pins him for the 3.
He pins him off posting him. Yeah.
All right, dude, probably should have done that in reverse. Probably should have done the suplex on the cement, and then, but I'll take it.
Zandig has shitty suplex tech, so like it didn't really get the job done. Also, when Eric Watts sends Manny to the floor, this is after a suplex on the floor. He sends him back out, and Chris Cruz goes, "Oh my god!" He couldn't believe he threw him on the fucking floor.
And dude, also during the match, they're talking about, oh, he's the master of the lights out finisher.
He doesn't do it. You're right.
He doesn't do the light, but they say it on commentary. Like, yeah, he's gonna do the lights up. He's a master of the lights out.
They said it at the top of the match too, Tony. They said
they
it
keep
multiple
putting this
times.
move over. He doesn't do it. He pins off a
do
post.
The fucking lights out. Must be the lights out is throwing him to the floor, and Zandig gets him with the post.
That's pretty sweet.
That's a good move. They also on commentary talk about Tugboat having a hard time getting out of his car because he's fat.
Dude, yeah, I mean,
So fucking Chris Cruz on commentary says, "Oh, Stan Lane is on his journalistic journey to find out who DiBiase has to come up with for this tag match. I don't give a fuck." And then Maniac Manny is leaning on the announce table, and because he's so fucking crazy. And Chris Cruz says, "How you doing? Look at his hair. Hey, look at his hair. You like that?"
hey, man.
I'm gonna jump this rail and throttle you, Chris Cruz.
Holy shit, man.
You like that? He's so crazy.
Well, I'm glad we're talking about that, but what if we talked about Fred Ottman getting stuck in his car?
Dude, they should show a replay again or have him get stuck again for 21 minutes.
All right, so now it's time. Thank God we finally get to what everyone's been waiting for here.
Have you had credit troubles in the past?
We get to the Tokyo Egg Dome finale.
I cannot fucking believe this shit, man. I forgot that they said they were gonna finish this on this episode.
A crazy way to do it is to just segment a match in 3 different parts.
Yeah, so it's again Johnny Ace and Michael Barton, as Bart Gunn, versus Kenta Kobashi and Jun Akiyama, all Japan tag titles.
That is not their names.
Not well. I didn't. So in the first time they show this, do they say their names at all?
No, this is the first time they've mentioned their names.
So we find out their names here. They say this is at the Egg Dome. It's fucking not. This is from All Japan, June 9th, 1999 at the Miyagi Sports Center in Sendai, Miyagi. This is not in Tokyo. It's not at the Egg Dome.
This is Egg Dome. I've seen it.
Yeah, you know what, Tony? You're right.
We were there.
Chris Cruz says that it's Kenji Okasami and Mistu Arakawa taking on Johnny Ace and Michael Barton.
That's right, brother. Kenji Okasami, brother. We sold the Egg Dome out every night. Tours months long, dude.
I was like, maybe it's their shoot names. It's not. Maybe they wrestled as that name at some other point. It's not. Why did they have to lie about every fucking thing here?
You have to understand, this is one of the biggest nights in the career of Michael Barton and Johnny Ace as they beat Kenji Okasami and his boy. And I got to tell you guys,
is a sweet match.
Yeah, no, great. I mean, it's better than anything on the show by a country mile. But
sure,
they lose these titles immediately. By the way,
do they?
Yeah, on this tour. So
holy shit! Do they ever wrestle in the Egg Dome?
I'm sure. You know what? Probably not. This is All Japan, so probably not. No. All right, so we are back in the Egg Dome. They actually call it the Tokyo Dome once or twice this time.
Sure.
This is an All Japan.
Yeah, they do.
All Japan tag title match, and it is Johnny Ace, like you already mentioned, Johnny Ace and Michael Barton, and they're being put over as the greatest American well-known wrestlers of all time.
And fuck these other two jabronis. I don't even give a shit who these dudes are.
So this is a crazy match. I mean, showing this in the U.S., I mean, that is pretty cool.
Yes.
The way they did it's kind of dumb, but like this is pretty crazy. Like they were sent an All Japan tape and they played it on UPN. So like I would take that. That's kind of cool.
Not only is it like a tape, it's like I think it's taped from how they aired it because there's Japanese commentary behind Chris Cruz commentating this.
Yeah, so and it's the finishing stretch of the match. You know, these All Japan tags had great finishing stretches. They're just really well put together. Crowd was super hot. Egg Dome was going nuts. For some reason, there was only like 7,000 people in the crowd. There's like a 40,000 capacity in the Egg Dome. That's weird. Must have been an off night.
It's weird you say that they were excited, James, because Chris Cruz explains here that the Japanese fans are different and they sit down and applaud and not really give a shit. Well, I'm watching fucking Johnny Ace jump out of the air and take a back fist and they're losing their shit. So maybe I missed something here.
This might be the greatest wrestling ever. I could be convinced. So Johnny Ace hits an Ace Crusher, but it's a 2.
Dude, it's a pop-up Ace Crusher, too. And I was like, holy shit.
He's popping these suckers off, dude.
Kicked out.
And they tell me on commentary that Johnny Ace, of course, is an extremely well-known American wrestler. And I think it's a little weird that Kenji Okasami is hitting all of Kenta Kobashi's shit in a row.
That's fucked up.
Which is nuts. Yeah, he's wearing orange in All Japan. And he's hitting all his shit. That's
and
weird.
This fucking Mistu Arakawa guy goes for the Akiyama Exploder.
Yeah,
like, what the fuck?
what's going on?
You know? I just looked this up. Arakawa died in 1997.
And he came back for this run? I mean, that's unbelievable. The things people will do to face the top guy like Johnny Ace.
Wow.
You don't get a lot of chances to face the 2 top gaijin ever. So,
The most biggest Americans of all time. Yeah.
That's the top gaijin ever! The Egg Dome and fucking Sendai!
let them cook now.
Dude, the internet wasn't really, one thing yet. Maybe it was. People weren't looking it up.
Man.
I don't know.
They just liked lying. They said, this is fucking awesome. Let's just lie.
I can almost say with almost 100% certainty that Chris Cruz had no idea what the fuck this was, nor did he think that was Kenta Kobashi. He thought it was, he in his mind said, that is Kenji Okasami.
You think it was like a horrible quality phone call and someone said Kenta Kobashi to him? Like,
it was Johnny Ace on the phone. He was going,
dude, it was probably a giant rib just to see if they actually said it. Like, oh yeah, let's say this guy who died in 97. Let's just tell him that's who it is and see what they do.
Wait, is it a real person?
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
What?
Wait, Kenji Okasami is a real person?
Mitsu Arakawa is a real person.
He's a real wrestler who died in 1997.
This is insane. Wow, Tony, great find.
Yeah, I was just looking these guys up right now, and I was like, oh, he died in 1997. That's even crazier
what the fuck
that they
then?
Well, Michael Barton, one of America's greatest exports, hits a choke slam, and Ace hits a running Ace Crusher. I said, oh shit, Michael Barton goes up, Alabama Jam.
Oh, that's weird because Chris Cruz called that Ace Crusher a running bulldog out of the corner.
He's never seen this before.
That's Johnny Ace's thing. Come on, how do you fuck that up?
Yeah, so Alabama Jam, it's only a 2. Ace and Barton hit the powerbomb neck breaker.
That was dope.
But Kenji Okasami breaks it up. Which, that's what he used to do.
That's what he's known for.
And then Kenji Okasami just started popping off the fucking karate shots like Kenta Kobashi. Pow, 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 right to the jugular.
That's weird.
Yeah, that's weird how that happened. Anyways, Johnny Ace grabs the sleeper suplex. I said, oh my God.
He fucking sleeper suplex goddamn Arakawa and wins.
I couldn't believe my eyes. Johnny Ace, sleeper suplex.
He did it for America. Thank God.
Holy shit.
Dude,
Oh, man. I love that move so much. I love that move so much.
It's so good.
Johnny Ace had all the best moves.
Someone's got to pay for this, though, man. I mean, someone's got to pay for this. Nobody got.
I'm not letting Kenji Okasami just steal all that Kenta Kobashi shit. That's me making a call on SmackDown.
Kenji Okasami, you got something coming to you, buddy. We're gonna fucking find you. Yeah, back fist. Are you kidding me? Burning hammer. Fuck this guy. Fuck this guy.
Holy shit! This is one of those dudes in that Pat McAfee pack. I bet.
Darius Butler doing back fist burning hammer. Well, that one fucking guy took all speedball shit. So yeah, I mean, come on.
Yeah, man. So sleeper suplex, Johnny Ace and Michael Barton win the All Japan Tag titles.
And as far as anyone knows, they are the All Japan Tag Champions for the rest of eternity. If you watch this show,
to this day, it would suck if they lost them on the same tour.
That would be horrible, but thankfully that can't be the case. And All Japan probably is done by now.
Well, Johnny Ace has another promo. He's in the Wait a minute, is that South Park? Shut up! Sit down!
Dude, the cutting on that was comedic on this VHS recording. Oh.
Yeah, the one version is Johnny Ace starts talking to South Park. Shut up!
That was awesome.
I'm gonna start interrupting more things with fucking Mrs. Crabtree. So yeah, Johnny Ace on the actual version of the show, he does cut a promo and he says, "Johnny Ace, Mike Barton, my partner who knocked out Doc." I said, "Holy shit, man! Steve Williams taking this fucking strokes on this show." Are in the WXO. We made the move from the land of the rising sun to the WXO. We are the movement, and we hit that ring, and you're gonna feel the power. We want the tag team straps. What fucking show are you watching?
Yeah, which ones do you mean?
I thought you just won them, didn't you?
We're gonna face the bodies.
Give me all the teams. And
which team is Adam Pearce on?
All of them? Give me them all. We are the movement. Don't forget it. WXO. What does the X stand for? We don't know. And we don't care.
I don't give a fuck.
I don't give a shit. Fuck you, Dr. Death.
We're just shitty company. We're just fucking going business.
And of course he ends it with, "You don't got it, get it. You don't get it. I'll figure it out. All right. Shut up. Sit down."
And then it cuts back to the show, and there's a guy spinning in circles on the ceiling.
How the fucking bootleg action figure Billy Gunn is fucking dancing on the stage. What is going on here?
Dude, this camera angle is nuts.
They fucking have. So this is Adonis, not to be confused with Adonis from the Heartbreakers, which was it Heartbreakers?
That's right. Heartbreaker Adonis.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Heartbreaker Adonis on episode 1 of WXO, I believe that was. Or 2, whatever the
Somehow
fuck it
they
was.
found two guys named Adonis.
He was in the main event of both fucking episodes, actually, now that I think about it. Yeah. Yeah, this is a different Adonis. Some fucking how.
Yeah, so it's Adonis versus Billy Fives.
James, I couldn't fucking believe my
Dude,
eyes.
I mean, this is like... I mean, Zandig called it a crazy favor.
Dude, oh my god. Unless... Do you think this is where he fucking saw him?
Oh, man. I mean, he was popping off some shit here.
Okay, so quick sidebar here. Billy fucking Fives. Billy Fives was a Florida wrestler, and I don't know if it was Zandig or Lobo. It might have been Lobo that brought him in to CZW, and he had some matches there. And there's a show where Lobo gets hanged upside, like by his feet off the side of the building, and there's fucking just fans around him, like talking shit to him, and somebody yells out, "What happened to Billy Fives?" And Lobo, hanging upside down off the side of the ECW arena, says, "Billy Fives was a good idea in theory."
Oh, man.
So, a good idea in theory has been a running fucking gag with us for a while. Shouts out CZW fans as well. Yeah, Billy fucking Fives. I could not believe I was looking at it. I can't believe Zandig and Billy Fives are the same goddamn show.
I know. CZW. I was like, wow, this is nuts. Like, especially here. That's like even crazier. So Adonis attacks Billy Fives from behind to start this match.
Yes.
hot start, and then they do back and forth chaining after a hot start, which is interesting.
They run an international.
So Billy Fives head scissors Adonis to the outside, and then Billy Fives hits a house show dive. They go back in the ring, and Adonis catches Fives out of the corner and hits a power bomb. That was cool.
Dude, okay, so when they went to the fucking floor after the house show, Fives stands up, and there's fans leaning on the rail. He starts slapping their hands, but nobody was, like, reaching out for it. He just smacking fists.
So Adonis hits a drop-down drop kick and then hits the Scott Hall punch combo.
Oh, that's a good way to call it, yeah.
So next week on WXO Wrestling, we will go back we're going back to the Egg Dome for another tag team match.
Okay, dude, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, because I swear they said next week we're going to go to the Egg Dome to see the exciting conclusion of the tag team title match.
Is that what they said?
I
thought they said another tag team title. Another tag team match.
I swear they said the exciting conclusion of the tag team match. So, like, this match was supposed to go before that. Or, no, wait, no. Or, no.
They said next week.
This was supposed to be last week then.
Like, this match was supposed to be last week, and then they put it here?
And they put it here and just didn't
I still think
fucking catch it on commentary.
I still think there was supposed to be an episode 4, and they just, like, had to crunch it all together into one.
But they said the exciting conclusion of the tag team match. We just saw it.
They would have shown that on 4 or whatever. You know what I mean?
Oh, but they put it on this one.
But they couldn't because they were like, we just got to cram this all together. Like, I swear there was like another episode that they were going to like break this up into, but they just like, we got it. This is it.
They ran out of fucking matches. That makes more sense. But either way, it's fucked. They're advertising a match for next week that they just showed.
This is awesome cheese, though. They're able to show All Japan tag title matches on TV every week.
That's awesome.
Adonis has a side rushing for a 2, hits a throwback.
Yeah, I mean, this is not a bad fucking match. I will give it to them. Like, they were trying their hardest here for what they had. They were doing some
I was
moves.
impressed because the rest of the show wasn't, this, so I'll give it that much.
Shit. Yeah, they were trying to do something here.
So, yeah, Adonis, after he hits the throwback, Billy Fives hits the X Factor, hits a leg lariat, the world's strongest slam, and then he hits a frog splash.
Come on, it's the 5-star frog splash, brother.
Yeah, you're at the 5s.
So it's 5-star frog splash, 1, 2, kick out 3. Fives wins.
That's a beast. Adonis said, I'm protecting myself. I don't know this guy.
I'll give a fuck. I'm not saying this territory. I'll give a fuck. It was a definitely 2.9 kick out, but nobody gives a shit. Anyway, Chris says Stan Lane is still trying to find out that mystery partner. Okay, man.
It's just random blue screens now just happening all the time.
Yeah, I mean, the footage is fucked at this point, yeah.
Dude, at one point during the match, Chris Cruz says, I know you're not saying much because you're stunned by the action. And Jennifer Hart's like, yeah, I am.
Jennifer Hart? Yeah, she don't give a fuck. She don't want to
Jennifer Hart buries the main event when we get there.
Oh my God, she does.
So anyways, before that, we got... Who are these guys?
It is... it's Billy Payne and Butch Long is the
Billy Payne?
Billy Payne.
I heard that Billy Kane. That's Billy Kane.
This is William Payne. All right.
It is Billy Payne.
Billy Payne and Butch Long versus the Dominator. Oh, Butch.
Butch Long.
What did I say? Bitch Long?
No. You're good. You were right.
Oh, okay.
You said Butch.
Bitch Payne and Bitch Long, and they're facing off against the Dominator, Fred Ottman.
So I'm big as shit. Can't get through the curtain. Fred Ottman looks nuts.
Dude, I love Fred Ottman. Oh my God.
He's in a
crazy
black singlet, like RVD singlet, and he looks nuts.
He looks like Terror Toad. Oh.
He looks, dude, like I'm putting the WXO world title on this guy.
I love guys that look like this. Like, this is so sick. Like, yeah, this is awesome. He comes in, I'm the Dominator. I'm hungry.
His nameplate, James, on the way out, it says the Dominator. Like, that's his name. But on commentary, they're like, oh, fucking Fred did his splash.
Dude, Fred Ottman beats these two jabronis pillar to post, bro.
beats him the shit, and there's no one in the crowd, man. Nobody's
left.
Yeah, they're all gone, man. They jump him at the start. He clotheslines the shit out of them. No one gives a shit.
No one wanted to stick around after he was stuck in the car. Come on, man.
Dude, they wanted him to. He should have came out in the car. They wanted to see more car.
He still can't get out.
He comes out in the car, dude. He'd be like that's like his gimmick. He wrestles in the car. I don't know how that works. He's a transformer.
Or like maybe the match doesn't.
That's an awesome idea, actually. I like that. He becomes one with the car and turns into a car. Like that'd be so good.
Like he's like they have like a Hot Wheels car like stuck around his waist, like as his gear, and so it just looks really tiny on him.
I was thinking more like he is half car, half human. He could just transform.
You know, your better idea.
But I do like a comically like fake car around his waist when he's wrestling.
They could have also he's scheduled for the match and he like his entrance takes forever, but he doesn't come out and the camera goes backstage and he's stuck in the locker room. He can't get out the door. I'm stuck. I can't get out.
So the Dominator Feed Ottman, man. Yeah,
invents
he's just
the spine line.
Yeah, just beating the shit out of these dudes, man.
Or he doesn't know how to do a single leg Boston Crab.
He's the first man I've ever seen do a double single leg Boston Crab.
Dude, it was the spine line though. That was incredible that he actually did the spine line.
So Dominator double splash in the corner.
Squish or hell yeah.
Double stacks him, and then he drops the ass.
It's not even like the earthquake. He just sits on
drops the
style.
and he wins.
Yeah,
double
man.
pin style. Yeah, that was pretty nuts.
Well, the Dominator has a promising run coming up here. Maybe Johnny Ace can get him into All Japan's Egg Dome.
Dude, Japan loves heavyweights. If that guy came walking out like that, oh man.
That man's not keen on a plane.
Oh yeah, you're probably right.
He's stuck on there for
That'd
sure.
be cool as shit though. He's stuck on the plane.
Can't get off.
So now it's time for the main event. The Bodies and Adam Pearce versus
Mystery Team, of course. And
Ted DiBiase's out here on commentary.
Ted DiBiase is here on commentary. Stan Lane not on commentary. Very odd by his not showing back up here. And the Mystery Team is, oh my, is it? It's two big fat fucking fans.
Who are these guys?
Dude,
they're fans.
Jennifer Hart says, "This is the Mystery Team? Holy shit, get her off the airwaves."
These guys? Oh, they're fans.
Dude, immediately fucking buries it. I said, wow, how many fucking companies have tried to start the Shane twins as a thing? They were in OVW, they were in XWF, they were in TNA, they were in WXO, they were in WWE, I think, right? Like
they were, yeah. Wow.
They were fucking everywhere, and everywhere tried to push them, and they don't do shit ever.
Yeah, man, and Ted DiBiase seems it seems like maybe the way Ted DiBiase puts it, like he was going to team with them at some point, like it was going to be Ted DiBiase and the Shane brothers or something.
He's definitely alluding to like this was his master plan and there's something nefarious going on here.
Right, because he does the ha later.
Yeah,
and I was like, okay.
He says, if anybody thinks they can climb in the ring and get the job done, you're going to get your opportunity. So, like, anybody could just jump the rail and fucking start kicking some dude's ass.
Who are these guys? Well, they're fans.
This is the Mystery Team?
And then they say, we are going to let the cream rise to the top regardless of what your political connections are. What? There are no prima donnas here, brother. We will let the fucking fans wrestle. We do not care.
Yeah,
we don't care.
Yeah. We actually are running out of wrestlers. And footage? Can we get some people in the crowd?
Everyone's leaving. I don't know why.
Come back. Come back. Chris Cruz says that one of the many mysteries has been solved here with this tag team thing, but the big mystery is, where is Stan Lane?
How is nobody want to go find this dude? It's not like the backstage is huge.
Yeah, like, what, he got lost? How's that possible? Also, by the way, 2 handicap matches in a row.
Yeah, well, the last one was fucking beast.
It was fucking beast. This one, not so much.
Yeah, so the Shane brothers, they're fans, of course. They're not real wrestlers. The way that they do this, by the way, is that they literally tell us they're not wrestlers. These guys are not wrestlers. They're fans.
Well, that's what they're trying to tell you, right? And I think there's something nefarious going on here. But yeah, that's what they say. And also, by the way, James. We have, so it's Adam Pearce and the Bodies versus the Shane Brothers. The Bodies have no names. The Shane Brothers also no names. The only name we know is fucking Adam Pearce. Writing these notes was fucking hard. Like, what a miserable experience.
Dude, I just called the moves. I called the moves as I saw it. So
like, I legit write the Body and Shane Brother, and it's just, that's all I write the whole
the
time.
Shane Brother.
Shane 1, Shane 2.
So
That's Brother Shane.
That's the Shane Brother right there, dude. He's on the dark side. So
He's doing war crimes. I don't care what his political beliefs are, though.
So the Shane Brothers are in control of this match. It is a 3v2. Okay. So
Right.
they're fans. They're in control. Okay. Back body drop. Shane number 1 literally just throws him off when he goes to pin him. Get the fuck off of me.
Fuck out of here, dude. Yeah.
Back into the corner, and now it's time to get some heat.
We're heating up here. Crazy.
Ted DiBiase says, they don't look like fans. Oh, what are you trying to say, dude?
Also, Ted DiBiase says, where's Stan Lane?
What'd you do to Stan Lane, you son of a
What a
bitch?
fucking son of a bitch. That's what Chris Cruz says. Chris Cruz starts blaming DiBiase. He says, hey, man, you're out here and Stan Lane's not. What is going on? And DiBiase says, if I had something to do with it, I would have just fired him. And I might fire him because he's not here.
Ted DiBiase, aren't you? You're the money man. You have money.
Holy
Dude,
fuck.
also at the beginning, Ted DiBiase says things aren't always as they appear, and he keeps saying that.
All right, so
I'm turning heel.
it's been 3 episodes. Wait, don't do that yet.
I'm turning heel and I'm injecting a lethal dose of poison.
I'm the money man. And I like money.
Oh, okay, good.
So TKO from one of the Shane brothers. I don't know, one of them. Oh, what the fuck? And he wins.
Fucking what the fuck?
Oh, shit. All right.
They kicked these guys' ass 3-on-2.
Yeah.
The Bodies and Adam Pearce do no moves.
Dude, they've been on the
Do
show for
shit.
40 times in 3 episodes, and for some reason they lose to the fans. Are you kidding me?
And DiBiase says, you think they kind of look like they might have done this before? Ha ha ha. And then, okay, so Pearce and one of the Bodies are now jumping the Shane brothers. The bell's going crazy. Chris Cruz says, oh, it's a Pearce 6 brawl. Fuck you, buddy. Now,
Boom!
the Shane twins look like Big Justice times 2. Tommy Rogers is now out here attacking Adam Pearce, and DiBiase's going off on commentary. He says, I'm sick of this shit. I'm sick of all these run-ins. What is Tommy Rogers doing out here? He has new business out here.
What do you mean?
Why is he here? This doesn't make any sense to me at all.
So the Shane brothers and Tommy Rogers are attacking Adam Pearce. Now in the post-match run-in beatdown, Tommy Rogers is loading Adam Pearce on the top rope.
Oh my God, Tommy Rogers. That's the Tomikaze.
This is shades of Mr. T and Timothy Thatcher. He loads him up post-match and does a superplex. The fuck is going
that's
on
a
here, man?
legendary WCW feud.
It is.
Timothy Thatcher.
Where they shot on each other for 15 minutes.
And then after the match, the post-match is a worked match.
I miss WCW.
Me too. What a good era.
We gotta bring it back. So yeah, superplex from Tommy Rogers from the tippy top, and then wait a second, we gotta go backstage. Stan Lane he's homeless.
Dude, okay. So superplex from Tommy Rogers, and he says, well, we got to go backstage and get an answer. Who are the mystery team? What do you mean? We're watching the main event.
Dude, who's in his ear also? Who's telling him this? Teddy Diaz is out there. Who's in his ear? I don't know. Anyway.
Are you telling me the Shane twins were the fake mystery team?
Yeah, is there another one?
Maybe that's what we find out next week, and we watch the Egg Dome tag match too.
They found Stan Lane on the dark side, dude.
Dude, Stan Lane is in a pile of shit. There's a bunch of chairs and pallets on him. This is the most nefarious beatdown I've ever seen.
Yeah, wow, they left him for dead.
And yeah, so Stan Lane has left the shit, and the big show-ending angle to bring us to the season finale, little did they know it was the series finale. Chris Cruz says, Commissioner, is it you doing that? Where are you going? Give us an answer. Give us an answer. Stan Lane is laid out. We'll come back next week. We'll try to get you some answers. No, the fuck you won't.
No answers.
The fuck you won't.
And from what it seems like with Ted DiBiase, there was no answers for anything in the WXO. Don't worry about it.
Literally, beginning to end, WXO was one big fucking question mark. We don't know what the fuck this company stands for. We don't know where this fucking tag footage really is from. Who's this guy ripping off Kenta Kobashi? We don't fucking know who jumped Stan Lane. We don't know why the fucking Shane twins are here. We know nothing. Why did Adam Pearce wrestle twice? What the fuck is wrong with Maniac Manny? Like, there is so many unanswered things here, and I don't know if they ever knew that they were gonna fucking have any answers for this. I imagine this was leading to DiBiase leading a group of the fucking Shane brothers as a heel group for some reason, but like everyone's a heel on this show, so I don't know what the plan would have been after this.
What an experience in the WXO universe.
Maybe the Shane brothers would have went on to face Johnny Ace and Michael Barton.
Maybe they would have faced Kenji Okasami.
That son of a bitch stole from Kenta Kobashi.
Next week we see the footage.
Goddamn you!
We see the footage of Kenji Okasami winning the titles back, and he declares war on the WXO.
And he beats up Stan Lane. There's the footage of it. We gotta show it.
Oh my God! Kenji Okasami's backstage.
I mean, like, there needs to be some answers here, guys. Like, I can. I think
the secrets of WXO is what keeps the legacy alive.
You got a good
Maybe
point.
sometimes we don't need the answers.
Maybe you're right.
Or we need to talk to Ted DiBiase right now, and we need to get the answers.
I would love to hear what Ted DiBiase has to say about this, to be honest with you. But
what are his thoughts on Kenji Okasami?
And Stan Lane?
How does this affect his legacy?
one of the goats in the industry, yeah.
But that is the WXO is done, guys. I'm always sad, like, to come to an end of a thing like this. Like, we were talking about, like, holding this off for a minute just because the idea of us being able to watch this at some point, like, was fun, but we had to get to it eventually. So the WXO. I mean, I don't know how I compare this to the XWF. It's somehow very different.
Yeah, I mean, it's two sides of a coin, yet two different sides.
Yeah, it's
dude,
fucked up.
With the WXO ending the way it did, it just felt like, just to know it was one day and like how
this crowd saw all of this unfold at one time.
And how it declined so fast, like there was no way they were doing anything else.
It's legendary. This is a legendary fumble. Like, this is fucked up here. But that is it. That is it for the WXO in its entirety.
Forever.
Unless there's some hidden gems out there somewhere that gets uncovered at some point. That is it for the WXO.